Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face while you're sleeping.
Welcome back, people. I hope you all enjoyed our last video. If you haven't watched it yet, please do. In today's episode, we've got 5 scary ghost videos that will cause hallucination. Make sure you stay tuned till the end of the video. And if you don't want to miss any of our videos, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to get notified every time we post a new video. Let's get started. Number 5. This video comes from Chinese ghost hunter Zhao Long. Zhao Long and his fellow explorer drive 3 hours to an abandoned and allegedly haunted house in the middle of nowhere. The house is said to be the home of an evil spirit. Zhao Long and his friend are live streaming their entire investigation. Now, I should mention again that in Chinese culture, it's believed that swearing and acting angry is believed to ward off evil spirits that wish to do you harm. However, at first, Zhao Long's anger seems to spill over a bit into his fellow explorer.
里去，这个一瞅这个地方真的年代很久远了。我操你妈，干啥你？炕上好讨人。干啥呀？嘿！干啥呢？ 看枕头，操妈！无中生有，暗度陈仓，瞎逼呲呲，别他妈逼了，你奶奶逼的！来，打开。我操！ 我太想打你了，老戴，真的，我真想直播暴打你一顿。
我他妈的给你图了直播，你还打我？
我真他妈，我真他妈太想打你了。
你太不他妈有人性了你！谁敢给你直播啊？除了给你直播还来人打，咱他妈待着好不？我
真他妈想打你。
After an hour of exploring, the 2 ghost hunters really haven't encountered anything, so they decided to try a ghost summoning game that's similar to a Ouija board called Pinchy.
兄弟们啊，这个是咋说呢？他是一个我们东北的户外探险主播自创的一门招魂游戏，这个叫碰瓷术。可能说我们这个碰瓷术呢，来自于说一个马来西亚的一个邪教组织。 他呢专门就是研究恶灵的，然后经常呢会用这个死亡小词儿，去那个就是召唤这个死亡的神灵，让他这些神灵呢去帮助他得到一些某种目的。词儿仙儿，我是你的今生，你是我的前世，若要与我碰瓷儿，请在桌上画圈儿。
They don't really have much luck with the game, but very bizarre things start to happen.
词仙儿的吗？用仙语说话呀？
那么蹲。我操你妈！嘿！
那些鸡巴没有用的。 关键是他妈了个逼的！你说真的啊，千里迢迢200多公里来到这个地方，你说谁他妈想那啥呀？关键这里头也真没有啥玩意儿啊，咱也不能拿鸡巴一项玩吧，对不对？那你说鸡巴拿着鸡巴词儿，哎，哎我操，老戴，
咋的？
哎，谁？我操你妈！ 谁呀？
Again, they go back to their game, but this is when things get truly bizarre.
哎，我操你妈的！看，
谁？我操你妈！这窗户洞，老铁们，谁？谁？
Did you see the reflection of the game board behind them as Zhao Long goes to check the noise out the window? While the ghost hunters are away from the board, the spoon can be seen spinning wildly, as if being pushed by some unseen force. But wait, we haven't even gotten to the most chilling event that the ghost hunters experience in their investigation of this abandoned, haunted house. So for some reason, all of the mirrors in this abandoned house seem to be covered, removed, or turned face down. The explorers decided to take a good long look into one of the downturned mirrors, and let's just say it didn't go well.
这他妈哪是八卦镜？这他妈老镜呢！看都不说都是这个。我告诉你啊，你们的妈了个逼的！你们要是不喜欢看，你们赶紧走，没人他妈逼你搁这里头逼逼呲呲逼逼呲呲逼逼你妈了个逼一个个的，像他妈傻逼似的！操你妈一个个的！
The unexplained, creepy face of an old woman appears in the mirror right between them in abject horror. They pan the room, but there's nobody there. And with that final terrifying experience, they decide to just get out of there. Number 4. Reddit user Charger3933 was touring the abandoned Eloise Psychiatric Hospital in Westland, Michigan. He says that he thought he heard footsteps on the stairs, so he started recording.
I did that on video, unless somebody's with us. It sounded like somebody was coming down the stairs.
So this one's a bit different, but I have to ask you if you heard anything. Charger catches what sounds like the soft voice of a woman singing and some odd, unexplained screams from somewhere in the hospital. Now, the voice is very low, and there's a lot of background noise, but I'll try my best to enhance the audio. Charger says he couldn't hear the singing with his own ears. He only heard it when he played the footage back. Reddit user Serpent95 says his girlfriend was walking home alone late one night when she noticed a friendly stray dog following her for several blocks. She thought it was cute, so she decided to send him a quick video. Later, when reviewing, she noticed that apparently someone or something else might have been following her home too. Now this certainly could just be someone on the street, but if so, why are they dressed like this? Number 3. This is a 100-year-old house in the San Rafael Hills of Los Angeles. The current residents claim that their home is extremely haunted. John Matkowski and John Huckard say that since they moved into their house nearly 30 years ago, strange things have been happening, starting with a bathroom door that inexplicably just kept opening on its own. On a whim, they started taking Polaroid instant pictures down the bathroom hallway whenever the door would open.
I shut the door again, and then when it started opening again, That's when I snapped it, and that's the picture with the scary face on it. First I thought it had to be a joke because it looks so much like the stereotypical, ooh, scary ghost.
After several more strange incidents, including seeing what they described as, quote, shadow people, they decided to invite several people over for their own informal seance and attempted to talk to what they now believe to be a supernatural presence. They asked, "Are you here?" and then took this picture. Bizarrely enough, a strange mist appeared in the photo, and even stranger, it seemed to answer their question, "Are you here?" The mist that appeared in the photo seemed to spell out yes, and that changes everything.
It's one thing to get like weird light patterns and stuff like that. It's another to get like communication.
It's one thing to get weird light patterns and stuff like that, another to get communication, and they continue to get more and more of these strange messages over the next 20 years. In this video from 1992, John Hucker demonstrates as he loads his film and asks a question.
Right? Did you die in this house?
And the response comes back, oddly enough, in Latin, spelling out,
Looks like it says corpus delecti.
Sounds like we need to get out the Latin dictionary.
Corpus delecti.
corpus delicti, which translates to evidence of a crime, such as the body of a victim. Now, at first glance, this whole thing seems to be very easy to fake, right? They could have messed with the film as it developed, or maybe just put something in front of the lens, but here's where things get truly bizarre. Paranormal investigators, scientists, and even representatives from film companies have come to their house with their own film and their own cameras to try to debunk the claims of the paranormal pictures. All of them caught similarly eerie photos. The two Johns believed that the spirit that inhabits the house might be the victim of a crime, maybe even somebody buried under the house itself. At this gathering, visitors were invited to the house to use their own film and cameras. They all asked the same question, "Are you buried in this house?" Two separate, unrelated participants got these two photos, dig here. But it gets even stranger when John Huckard claims that he's been seeing terrifying shadow people around their home.
I've seen a lot, and a few other people have seen, are these shadow people, I guess is what you call them, because they're like shadows, but they're in the middle of the room.
In the middle of the room, at the end of this night, everyone present took a group photo, and this is what developed. The group found another figure, but it's not a person. It's the shadow of a person that wasn't there. In the photo, the dark figure appears to be right next to the homeowner, John Huckard. Even the non-believers present that night couldn't explain it. So do these two men actually live in a very haunted house? Is it all just a very elaborate hoax, one involving multiple witnesses? Either way, the two Johns certainly seem convinced.
Another figure, but it's not a person. It's the shadow of a person, but there was nobody there.
Come on, how can people be falling for this? This is a simple parlor trick. It's got to be explainable. And, you know, I don't have an explanation for this.
I didn't freak out. I think I just finally didn't have something to say or some way to discount it.
Number 2. Here we have a woman named Kirsty, who bought a doll while vacationing in Spain and brought it back home with her to England. Immediately, strange things began to happen around her home. She says one night at 3:10 in the morning, she heard strange noises from her child's playroom and got up to investigate. Another night, she notices that the doll seems to be moving on its own. Kirsty grabs her phone and records a quick video. All of this is just a little too bizarre for Kirsty. She sets up CCTV cameras to monitor the doll at night, and she decides to lock the doll in a cabinet. She even tries putting the doll outside for the night.
This has been going on since like 8 o'clock this evening. We've actually put the doll in the car because things have got really strange. There she is.
This has been going on since like 8 o'clock in the evening. The doll is trying to get into the house. We actually put the doll in the car because things have gotten really strange. The family brings the doll back inside but continues to monitor it with CCTV cameras, and they catch something truly bizarre.
So we were just setting up the camera ready for tonight and we've caught something. We're not sure what it is. It's just freaky. I don't know. Look at the bottom of the video and you'll see it go past. The video's 2 seconds long, so yeah.
It almost looks as if something runs past the camera. So is a possessed doll haunting Kirsty's home, or is it just an elaborate hoax? Let me know down in the comments. Number 1. Cervantes went on a haunted group tour of Porter County, Indiana with a friend. On one of their last stops, they visited the supposedly haunted Jane Cemetery in Hobart, Indiana. Cass was walking through the cemetery with her iPhone recording and she caught some very creepy, unexplained audio of a terrifying, deep, gravelly voice. It seems to say, "Sister, where are you?" She says that it was only her and her friend walking together and nobody else was nearby. She added that she didn't even hear what she had captured until she removed her camera footage later on, but it gets even stranger. Get this. Miss Cervantes also took a picture of the graveyard that night and found this ghastly, morphed body. And that is going to wrap it up for today, you guys. I hope you liked the video. Please share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so, and hit that notification bell. This has been The Haunter, and we'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep it creepy.